Fallen has, once all the orders go out and once all the money is collected, we will have sold more copies of the DVD than we have ever sold before. We will have made more money than we have ever made before. Most importantly, we will have given more to charity than we've ever given before. And what that means is that we will indeed be giving over £500 in our first 5 years to charity. So well done, everyone. And this is the story of how that project came to be. This is the story behind the story of Fallen. Fallen started as all projects started, with an idea, and then a little bit of tinkering with script ideas and characters, and it slowly began to come together. We also started to work on music. This is very early in January 2009. What was special about the Fallen script is that it's the first time we've ever put a script online, and then members of the community can go on and add comments and suggestions, and we kind of redrafted it together. Well, we go on from there is once we've got a script, we have a little bit of a read through, which is probably on your screens right now, and I'll just leave you with a couple of clips from that for you to enjoy.
Are you filming?
No.
Are you filming?
Is that a red light, Amber?
No.
It means it's on. No, it means it's on.
No, it means it's filming.
No. That's not filming. That's not rolling right now. You can see it. It's still.
You can't see it rolling because it's very still right now.
Still.
Right. Should we start at the beginning?
Did you answer me? Is it rolling?
Yes.
Yes, it is. No.
Why not?
Because you know why.
If I did, why would I be asking?
To annoy me.
After we'd done the read-through, there was something that was still very important, and we did actually do a little bit of this before the read-through as well, which was we had to block fights for Fallen. We've never done that before, and so we started with just messing around with a few ideas and testing things out, as you can see on your screen now. And what we did after we'd played around with it for a bit, we created kind of mock version with some costume for Roderick of one of the fights. Now, what I thought would be nice for this behind the scenes is if we had a look at some actual directing. We should do a panning shot that like starts on Richard and his hat, then just pans over to Jez and the slightly bigger hat. And then take out the amulet and like hand it to her, and like you're quite enthusiastic and look, I've got you a present. And then pause, and then it's like we can't afford this. like I've got to say something, but I don't know what I'm going to say. And the first thing that pops into your head is, oh, we can't afford this.
Yeah.
And you obviously make hand contact at that point, so you've only really got hand contact for a little bit, just to get that connection.
Okay.
And then what we'll have at the end is you look up as you see the door open. She's still looking at the amulet. You're probably holding the amulet like that, I would have thought. And he sort of looks over the door, raises his eyebrows of, oh look, it's that lot back again. Taps on the hand and leaves that way.
Leaves that.
It's quite dull and there's a lot of waiting around. As a director,
also Leah, the
German
guy in Firefly does recur.
And as you heard mentioned there, we do tend to mess about a little bit on set, and I couldn't possibly go through without leaving you with some of that footage. Now what you will have noticed is that there is in fact a pool game going on in the background of this video at certain points, and it's going on right now. Now let me tell you a little bit about this. This was our epic game of pool that Leo was very keen to have videoed, possibly because he knew he was going to win, and it was Leo versus me and James, and me and James lost, and Leo won. So hopefully you'll enjoy a little bit of that, and also some other clips of us messing around.
And you all stand in a chain, and you get a massive circle, like maybe 50 people, or even more. And then you all and you grasp the hand of the person behind you. So you're all in a big train, like elephants.
Oh yeah.
And then the only way of walking is stomping from side to side.
Cupboards.
Cupboards.
Go.
Cupboards are awesome. There is one single reason for this undeniable fact. Narnia. I think you heard what I said. There's no need for me to repeat that. The fact that you can go through a cupboard into another world in which you have actresses that are as good, that young, as you get for the girl who plays Lucy, you realise that cupboards really are some of the most amazing pieces of furniture known to the human race. Take chairs, for example. Sitting on a four-legged topped device which you can sit upon and...
Repetition
I
sit.
know.
The other thing I wanted to show you with some of these messing around clips actually is the new green screen. Up until Fallen, we'd always used a rather pathetic 3 pieces of plywood stuff painted blue, which worked surprisingly well. However, we have moved on and we now have a proper double-sided, so it's green on one side and blue on the other, and it's proper material green screen. And as you can see, that really helped us to get a kind of uniform colour. Now we're doing the music. Today hasn't been the best day.
Stephen thinks we're cursed.
We are cursed.
We're not cursed. It's just a series of unfortunate events.
Everything that technically could go wrong has gone wrong. Right from creating the movie file to bring here today to work on the music, to discovering that certain files didn't copy across.
Certain pieces of hardware weren't brought.
Certain pieces of hardware were forgotten by me. Ian's computer had a delay for a while, which I think they fixed because they seem to be happy now, but I don't know, I wasn't paying attention for that bit. They haven't
No, not
fixed
really.
it. No, they haven't fixed that. This camera, which I specifically charged last night, and I watched the little charge thing go, was completely out of battery. Nevertheless, we are now working towards music.
I mean, how does the Xenon pad bit sound over the panpipes and the Windows bells? Oh, there's a hiss.
We'll get rid of that now.
Okay.
Something else we played around with for the first time in Fallen that I've actually got right behind me here is posters. That was excellent. I'd really like to thank Christiana, who did a lot of the work, and Amber also did a couple of posters for us, and ended up as, in fact, the DVD cover, and also, very excitingly, actual coloured labels for the DVDs. So that is the excitement that was Fallen, and I'm now going to leave you with a few clips from the premiere. Bye.